What is up, guys? It is your boy Reef, and today I'm be teaching you how to be good at For Honor, how to be a better player, how to play like a pro. Now, obviously, I'm going to tell you practice makes perfect, but I definitely got some tips and tricks and strategies to help you get to a pro level faster. Now, first little tip, little tricky poo-poo, is go to your options and then go to controls and turn up your guard mode mouse sensitivity. This is going to make it where when you switch your left and right to block or attack or whatever, it's a lot more fast responding. That way, if you have to move your mouse a lot to make it recognize that you're moving in a certain direction to block, if you turn up your sensitivity, it's going to recognize that a lot quicker, and you're not going to throw your mouse. Because a lot of people don't have large mouse pads like I do, and not a very convenient thing. And I still use this. 15 is really high. I used to be on 10, I think. But yeah, I turn it up to like 15, maybe even higher if you want to. But that's what I use, and it makes the reaction time a lot faster. Second thing you want to do is go back to controls, same thing where you change your sensitivity, and go to key mapping and change your guard break to a different button. Because on the PC, it's your scroll wheel. You have to actually click your scroll wheel, and that is so inconvenient for me. I cannot do that, so I change it to my other mouse button. If you're on Xbox or PS4 or some controller, a lot of people said, I have friends that play on there, and they actually changed their control too because it was just really inconvenient for them. So I would definitely change your guard break to a more convenient button, because people spam guard break. You need to counter guard break, and with so many people guard breaking, you're just gonna have to follow the grind and do it yourself, or you're gonna get beat. I realize this. I think I almost broke my keyboard. I have so many different, like, I'll hit it and all these pieces will just fly out, and I'll be sitting there putting them back together, like between duels and stuff. It's just ridiculous. But I definitely learned a lot from the open beta. I know I'm a low rank, but that's just because I got the full game and it reset me. I was almost at a 20 on Irachi, and then several other characters I was doing well on. I mean, not too well, but I mean, I got really good at Irachi, but I also got good at other characters too. And now I've been learning the bigger and heavier characters. Now, third thing you want to do is you have to do the advanced training. I don't care if it's boring to you, but just do it. It's like the training wheels for this game. Get it done. No big deal. It doesn't take a long time at all. And just get that bad boy done. It's going to help you out a lot, and then you'll be done with it, and you'll feel better about it afterwards. You should. If you don't, then good luck to you kind of stuff. Another thing you want to do is go to your heroes, and you need to figure out which hero you're playing. You need to figure out their moveset. So let's play. We're playing Shukaki. We're going to figure out, there's a how to fight button. And let me tell you, this right here is so helpful. It tells you all the hero specifics about your guy, so you know what the ups and downs are of him. And that way, if you're wondering why this does more damage to him, or why you do more damage when you do this attack, this thing will explain all of that. Also, you need to know your movesets. If you don't know your movesets, you're basically just spamming. Not spamming, but you don't know what you're doing. It's not utilizing the full effect of your character. I mean, look how many this guy, he doesn't have that many as other heroes, but charging heavy attacks, some of these take a little getting used to, and it's just like Mortal Kombat. I don't know if you guys have ever played Mortal Kombat, but these combos are so much more simpler than Mortal Kombat. I remember trying to play that game, and I was like, how am I going to memorize this combo? And once I memorized one, it was just the only one I knew pretty much. But a lot of people's combo moves aren't very complicated. You also have basic video, and it'll just give you a full video on how to do not every move, but a lot of moves. And right now it's just, she absorbs a lot of hits and deals very high damage, and it'll give you a little tutorial about them. I do the advanced video as well, because it gives you the more complex moves that a lot of enemies can't really seem to catch on to, and they're just harder to block and so forth. Another thing y'all need to know is whenever someone has an orange around them when they're attacking, that means you cannot block it. You need to either dodge or parry. If you don't do either of those, you're going to get jacked up. And that's usually with those people's moves. It does a lot of damage because it's the end of a combo. So keep that in mind. Obviously, the greatest way to practice on this game is go to how to play. You got to practice, advanced practice, and then free mode. Free mode is basically where you go on Dominion and you're just going and killing heroes, and it's never ending mode. I think this is great. You got game mode videos to teach you how to play game modes. Hero fight videos teach you how to play all these different heroes. It's basically, all of the videos in one little archive. After practicing a little bit with bots or free mode or whatever you want to do first, I would definitely recommend going into Duel and just grinding it out. Figuring out how people play, figuring out how people spam, what their spam moves are, and just figuring out how to weave people. You gotta understand people's tactics and strategies, because once you go into Minion and you go into Team Deathmatch, you're gonna be able to see a reoccurring pattern from people. Like, oh, this guy's doing this, I dealt with this in this match, I'm gonna do this the way I won. It's a lot of practice in this game. It's just like Mortal Kombat, it's just like Mountain Blade, it's just like Chivalry. You have to understand how people play this game. It's a tactic, it's a finesse, and you just gotta get the hang of it. And Duel is definitely the best way to do this. You're not having people hitting you from all sides on team battles. Now for team attacks, again, I recommend going into the not custom mods, the Minion in never-ending mode on how to play. And all the bots, I mean, usually when there's two bots and they see you and you confront them, they're both gonna start attacking you. Start learning how to block multiple attacks at once, because once you can handle this, you're gonna be able to master revenge. And when you get revenge, it's game over, man. Because usually you gotta revenge when people are attacking you, because it makes them fall down, and you can get multiple hits on them while they're down, and then hit the next person. And you need to also get better at altering between people when you're fighting, which is the alt button. That helps a tremendous amount. No, you're not supposed to go like undo control mode. No, not control mode. Undo guard mode and then go to the other person and guard mode back. Nah, that's not how you do it. You press alt. I was doing that for a whole second, looking like a dummy. Another thing I want to talk about is this game is really going to frustrate you at times, and that's just part of the learning experience. Like I said before, I think I said this before, I have smashed the absolute balls out of my keyboard. I will hit my keyboard and pieces of it will just be flying all over the place. And I'm sitting here trying to put back the pieces together, looking like a dummy. You know what I'm saying? But it happens to people, don't worry about it. I rage all the time. I probably rage more than the average person. I don't know what it is about this game, but it just pisses me off. When someone's guard breaking me over and over again, it is ridiculous. And that's another thing we should talk about. Guard breaking. You need to figure out how to weave guard breaks. Obviously, you can counter guard break, and I talked about that a little bit when you change your guard break button. That way it's more convenient for you. You need to do that as long as you also know how to counter guard break and weave guard breaks. You cannot dodge left or dodge right to dodge a guard break. You have to dodge back. And a lot of times you have to time it very, very well, because a lot of times, even with Hirachi, it's a lot of agility. I was going to say agile, but he has a lot of agility. He can back up really fast, but there's a lot of times where I back up quick and I still somehow get guard broke. And it's just like, why? Why would you do this to me, game? So hang in there, get used to patterns. Guard break is going to probably be your biggest pet peeves and really difficult combos to block or dodge. But through time, you're going to get used to it, and you're going to start wrecking people, and that just feels amazing. And that's about all I got in terms of the tips and tricks on how to be a good player at For Honor. If any of you guys have questions, make sure to comment down below, and I will comment back ASAP. If you guys enjoyed the video, please make sure to like the video. It really, really helps me out a lot. If you want to see more of your boy, of course, hit that subscribe button. That means a lot to me. I'd love to see more of your face. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.